All right, guys, back again. I have a couple problems we got to get through today. Let's see, this guy right here. So we have to identify the center and radius and then graph this guy. So very similar to the last one we did yesterday. Okay, so again, going back to x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. And taking this guy, and we could write the x squared as x minus 0 squared. We could write this y squared as y minus 0 squared equals our 25. Okay, so let's see, our HK would be our center. Okay, so our center, okay, would be our HK. So obviously that's at 0, 0. So this guy is centered at the origin, okay, and our radius, we need our r. So I got to take the square root of 25 to get r, because r squared is 25. So r would be the square root of 25, and obviously 25 has two square roots, a positive and negative, but a radius is a segment length, so we only want the positive one. That's our 5. Okay. Then it wants us to graph this. Okay, again, you can work on graph paper if you want. It's up to you. Okay, I'm not going to. I'll do my best. Of course, we know I don't have great art skills. Okay, so our center is at the origin, so our center's right here. Okay, and then the radius is 5, so that would go 5 to the right, 5 to the left, okay, 5 up, and 5 down, and then we just try to draw the best circle we can in there, okay? Let's see what it looks like. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, that guy's a little rough. My circles aren't so good. Okay, so let's see. So this point right here would be 5 to the right of 0, 0, so that would be at 5, 0. Okay, this point right here would be 5 to the left of 0, 0, so that'd be at negative 5, 0. Okay, this guy would be 5 up from the origin. Okay, so that would be at 0, 5. And this guy right down here, okay, would be 5 down from the origin, so that'd be at 0 and negative 5. Okay, I'm sure most of you will be able to draw better circles than me. But that's good enough. Okay, so we did one yesterday and another one today where it's centered at the origin. So it gets a little bit tougher when things are not centered at the origin. Okay, so we have something like this. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Okay, so again, it goes back to our x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Okay, so my x minus 2, so that would be my x minus h. Okay, plus, okay, y minus k, but this is y plus 4. So I have to write it as y minus something. So y plus 4 would be the same as y minus a negative 4 squared. Okay, equals our 16. Okay, so our center is hk. Okay, and this is x minus h, so it would be x minus 2, so our h is 2. Okay, and y minus k, and this is y minus a negative 4, so our k is negative 4. Okay, so our center is at 2, negative 4. Okay, our radius. Okay, well, this number, 16, is r squared, so the radius r would be the square root of 16. So r is the square root of 16. Again, I only need the positive square root. Okay, so my radius is 4. Okay, all right, so let's see what's going on here. Okay, my center, 2, negative 4, that would be down in quadrant 1. I'm sorry, quadrant 4, my fault. Okay, so let's see. Okay, like this, and this guy. Okay, and so if I go, let's see, 2, negative 4, maybe about right there. Okay, so that is my center right there. Okay, so let's see, I have to go 4 to the right. Okay, so that would be 4 to the right of 2. So that guy over here, okay, would be at 6, -4. And then if I go 4 to the left, that would be 4 to the left of 2, so that would be at -2. -4. Okay, so that guy about right there. Okay, let's see, I would have to go 4 up. So I'd go 4 up from -4. So that would be at 2, 0. So that guy would be about right there, 2, 0. And then if I go 4 down, okay, from -4, that would put me at 2 and -8. Okay, so let's see. I don't know how, I guarantee you my circle is going to be atrocious. Okay, so let's see. Okay. All right, so we'd have that guy right there at 6, -4. This guy right here at -2, -4. This guy up here at 2, 0. And this guy down here at 2, -8. Okay, so let's make sure we got everything right. Okay, we have our center at 2, -4. Our radius is 4. So if I go 4 to the right here, I'd have to add 4 to the x-coordinate. So that would put me at 6, -4. And if I go 4 to the left over here, I'd have to subtract 4 from 2. So that'd put me at -2, -4. Make sure we got that negative sign. Okay, and then if I go 4 up, I would have to add 4 to the y-coordinate. So -4 plus 4 is 0, so that's a 2, 0. And then I go 4 down, so I'd have to subtract 4 from -4. So that'd take me down to 2, -8. Okay, we're in good shape there. Okay, although my circle leaves something to be desired. All right, let's see. Got this guy. Okay, again, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Okay, so my x minus 3, that guy's already set up for me, so I have x minus 3 squared plus y squared, I'd have to write that as y minus 0 squared, and then my r squared is 9. Okay, so let's see my center. Okay, that's going to be my hk. Okay, so x minus h, so h is 3. Y minus k, so y is 0. Okay, so my center's at 3, 0. And then my radius. Okay, so this 9 is r squared. I just need my radius, so I got to take square root of 9. So r would be the square root of 9, which once again, we only need the positive. So we got 3. Okay, so let's see. That center is right on the x-axis between quadrant 1 and quadrant 4. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, so let's suppose I put my center right there at 3, 0. Okay. So my radius is 3, so I'd have to go 3 to the left. So I'd subtract 3 from the x-coordinate, so that would put me at the origin, 0, 0. And I go 3 to the right, so I'd have to add 3 to the x-coordinate. So that would put me at 6, 0. Okay. And then if I go 3 up, I'd have to add 3 to the y-coordinate. So that would put me up at 3, 3. And then if I go 3 down, I'd have to subtract 3 from the y-coordinate. So that would put me down here at 3, -3. Okay, let's see. Maybe with a little bit more practice, I'll get better. Something tells me I'm not going to. Yeah, that one's a little rough. Okay, let's see. Clean that guy up a little bit over here. Clean him up a little bit over here. Yeah, my circles are bad. That's okay, you can laugh. Okay, I laugh at myself all the time. Yeah, that's a bad looking circle. Okay, but at least my numbers are good. All right, so we're good there. Okay, one more. Okay, let's see. Okay, I've got my x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. So this x plus 4 has to be written as x minus something. So x minus. Well, x plus 4 is the same as x minus a negative 4. Okay. All right, let's see. My y plus 2 has to be written as y minus something. Okay, so that'd be y minus. Well, y plus 2 is the same as y minus a negative 2 squared equals my r squared is 49. Okay, so my center. Okay, my hk. Okay, so let's see. H would be x minus h, so h is negative 4. Okay, my k, this is y minus k. Okay, so k is negative 2. Okay, so I got my center. Now I got to do my radius. Okay, so let's see. We know that r squared is 49, so r has to be the square root of 49. Okay, and so obviously I only need the positive square root, so I get 7. Okay, so let's see. My center is down in quadrant 3. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. Okay, and so we're at negative 4, negative 2, right here. Okay, so that is my center, negative 4, negative 2. And let's see, I've got to go 7 to the right, 7 to the left. Okay, so if I go 7 to the right, you know what, let's bring this in a little bit more. Try to make things a little bit smaller. Maybe I'll have an easier time graphing it. Okay, so let's see. Let's bring this guy in more like this. Okay, so that is my negative 4, negative 2. Okay, so if I go 7 to the right, I'd have to add 7 to the x-coordinate. Okay, so negative 4 plus 7 is 3. Okay, so that guy's going to be about right here. Okay, that guy's going to be at 3, negative 2. Okay, and if I go 7 to the left, I'd have to subtract 7 from negative 4. So let's see, that guy would take me about right here. Okay, negative 4 minus 7 is negative 11. So that's at negative 11, negative 2. Okay. All right, now I got to go 7 up and 7 down. Okay, which means I have to add 7 and subtract 7 to the y-coordinate. So if I go 7 up from negative 2, I go negative 2 plus 7. So that would put me at 5. Okay, so that guy's going to be at negative 4, 5. Okay, and then if I go 7 down from negative 2, I'd go negative 2 minus 7. So that would put me down at negative 4 and negative 9. Okay. All right, something tells me this circle is going to be just as bad as the last couple ones. All right, let's see. Oh, I think that's my best one of the day. It's still not real good, okay, but it's my best one of the day, so maybe a little practice makes perfect. Let's make sure we got this right. Okay, so x plus 4 becomes x minus a negative 4. Y plus 2 becomes y minus a negative 2, so my center is at negative 4 and negative 2. Good. R squared is 49, so my radius is 7. Okay. So let's see, if I go 7 to the right, I'd go negative 4 plus 7, so that takes me to 3. Okay, 3, negative 2. If I go 7 to the left, I'd subtract 7 from negative 4, so that's negative 11, so we got negative 11, negative 2. And then if I go 7 up, I'd have to add 7 to the y-coordinate, so negative 2 plus 7 is 5, so negative 4, 5. Make sure I got that negative sign there. And then if I go down 7, I'd subtract 7 from negative 2, so that'd take me down to negative 9. Okay, so we're in good shape. Okay, so that should wrap it up for this week. I'll get the quiz, this week's quiz posted as soon as possible. Okay, it'll be due again next Monday. Okay, just like it has the last 2 weeks. You guys stay safe out there, and I miss all of you.